What's going on, everybody? Your boy Dougie here, back with another video. I guess Wings is trying to say that Keem and Boogie betrayed him or some shit. I don't know. I ain't watched the video. But I'm gonna just say first impressions that you betrayed your wife when you put her through that table, dog. Triple H style. You know what I mean? Let's get right on to the video. Shout out to Break It Big for the video.
Why would I go back to Local Live? Loyalty, man. They threw me under the bus one
I
time.
missed y'all, by the way. How y'all doing? How's y'all summer going? I mean, I don't think summer officially starts until the 20th tomorrow, officially, if you want to be that guy. But how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Let me down below. How y'all doing?
Many times.
Make sure my audio's right. I got one of these days. I'm aiming for maybe next Thursday in a week. I'm probably gonna go live. There's a lot of Wing stuff that I just missed just because, you know, I haven't been around. So I'm gonna just go live one of these days and just watch all the Wing shit that I missed. I feel like that would be fun. That'd be a good time.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, crap. Happy World War III, pimp. You talking about Israel and Iran? By the way, there is a delay on this stream. So, like, if any questions that you put out there, please give it about half a minute before it actually gets reacted to. Like I was telling my wife the other day, is like Israel only does what it does because it knows America will back it up. Like if Israel had to stand on its own 2 feet, it wouldn't. It's like having a kid that wants to wild out. I have no clue how to multi-stream.
Now I'm not well versed in the, you know what I mean, in country affairs and shit like that. But from what I've read, Wings might be spitting on that. From everything that I read and try to, you know what I mean, because I try to understand when shit is going on. I try to understand, you know, but it sounds like that's, you know, that's real shit. You know, they know that, you know, America got their back and shit, so they could be Billy Badass, you know. But I don't know. I also don't know everything, so I'm not going to speak on it as if I do.
Stream, to be perfectly honest. What stock should you invest in before World War III? Any company that is designed to rebuild infrastructure in Israel. So look into the president's current cabinet. Does any of them have a construction company? If so, that company is going to go up in value here in the next 10 years. I'm just watching this guy's back at this point. Fun fact, a lot of graveyards are
a lot of wisdom from the Michelin Man.
Used. When I die, I don't care what happens to my body. But like Bib's a cheater. It's pretty obvious.
Is he?
Yes. He mouse the key and Cronus's, but he's always been a cheater. Like since we were playing with Skibble and back then, they opened the wall behind me. I knew you was gonna swing.
That's weird. I don't really care. Like I was thinking about ever since he said that. Like I don't care what happens to my body when I die. I actually seen, this might sound corny to y'all. This might sound corny as hell to y'all, but stay with me. I seen some shit on I don't know if it was Twitter. I don't know what it was. A long time ago, it said that when they died, they like right where they buried them, they also planted a tree, which is like, all right, y'all gonna laugh. Okay, saying it out loud to sound corny, but stay with me. Like, so when the tree grow and shit, like when someone's buried, okay, yeah, you got the tombstone, whatever. Yeah, that's them. Yeah, that's Dougie. God rest his soul. But like, when you see a tree by somebody, you know what I mean? Like you see a tree, you're like, yo, that's dumb. Like that's the spirit of them. Like I'm a big dude. I'm a 6'3". You know what I mean? I'm a tall feller. So like, yo, man, that's Dougie, man. That's a big ass tree, just like big ass Dougie. You know, look at that tree. You know, I feel like a tree is, I don't know, man. I just got all hippie and shit, but I just thought it was cool. It was something different, you know. It's something different.
Oh, what? I got shot through a wall. Why would I go back to Local Live? I just loyalty, man.
He looked like Wings looked like he in prison and like he had good behavior for a while, so they let him stream for a little bit with that white shirt on.
10 seconds to go.
Oh,
they
man.
threw me under the bus one too many times. Threw me under the bus. This mezzanine was the worst thing they've ever created in a map. Can you stay around here for a second? Let me get in.
Yeah. They got like cell phones and all that shit in prison nowadays, so they just letting Wings Stream from his cell block.
I'm in. Whoa, and I'm dead. Worst part is I called him out 3 times. He was to the left there. Like one thing I hate about Siege is the fact that it's so hard to get in the building. That's almost a skill set in itself. And it's because people will fight you at entry points. Looking like the Michelin Man today. Yeah, I wish I had the Michelin Man's money.
That's why I said the Michelin Man. Pillsbury dope boy.
You see that? It's like he's seen him before he falled. He's like, he looked at me. He's like, oh, that's a teammate. You siding with the Patriarch? I'm siding with whatever the trophies want me to side with, honestly. Like, I had to go look at my trophy list, see what I'm missing. I generally, when I do trophies, I do it the most long way possible. I play through the game however the fuck I want the first time, and then each playthrough after that, I'll do like a trophy side. I have to poop. Wish I had a bidet. I'm just too fucking cheap.
That was a quick wipe.
That's nasty. That was... Whoa, that was a lot that went on in that 4 seconds, man. He said he got shit. And then he said, wish he had a bidet, boudet. What's it? Boudet? Bidet? And then he was like, that was a quick wipe. That's nasty, man. I don't want nothing. You don't want nothing spraying on your cornhole, dog. That's what it do, right? It spray your ass crack and shit. That's nasty. That's nasty. It means you still got chili dust from 3 years ago in your ass. The crevices of your ass, bro. That's nasty. You know, you need to be, man. You a big feller, dog. Like, you need to go through a car wash or something, dog. Get clean out everything. That's nasty.
People say that all the time. Like, what do you do? Like, do you have like a whole ceremony that you do when you wipe your butt?
I just have so much shit when I wipe my butt.
Like, to me, like 2 wipes, the second wipe, I'm getting nothing pretty much. And like, I'm not real.
Yo, they ain't trying to hear about your wipes, dog. They not trying to hear about your wipes, dog. When you don't wipe.
Frugal with toilet paper either. So like, I don't like tear off like 2 little sheets and like fold them and then use it that way. I'm like, I don't want poop on my hands. So like, I rip off like 9.
Right.
And like ball it up. Well, that's the big thing. It's like a bidet costs like $150, but then you got to have a plumber come in and hook it to the water line. When you fell at Metglass, did you crash through any glass? Metglass didn't actually have glass. I know the name sounds like it's a glass factory, but it wasn't. Metglass is a variation of what you call metallic glassy metal. It's an amorphous metal, meaning that it's very high in magnetics. So it almost looked like aluminum foil, what we made, but it looked like aluminum foil, but it had the consistency of a car fender, right? So it was heavy, but it looked like aluminum foil. And what we did is we took this and we wrapped it in like big spools, and we did these spools in 5 layers, and we used these to wrap the core of Transformers. Transformers, not like, you know, Bumblebee or like Optimus Prime, but like things that sit on light poles. So like generally, what happens?
This would be way more interesting if you were talking about Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Shout out to my homie Megatron. Shout out to the homie Starscream. Shout out to the homie. Who else is the homies? Shout out to damn, I'm forgetting my Transformers. Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Starscream. There was another one there too. It was like a tank or something like that. I can't remember, but shout out to them.
Is they use coal, gas, or some sort of energy source at the electric plant, and they send it out on a wire. Well, as the electricity travels the wire, it gets weaker. So you have these things called transformers that sit on there that basically soup the signal of the electricity back up and send it back out on the wire. This allows places in rural areas to get electricity at the same spot as like somebody who lives right next to the power plant.
Oh, you know all this information. You know about the electricity and the transformers and the gravity and the longitude and latitude of metallic metal and glass, but you don't know common sense to not put your wife through a table.
That's what Metglass did. We made transformer cores. We made security systems. Like we made the strips
you
that
was
go
in
into
there. You was fucking around with that Cybertron shit. That's what you was fucking with. Y'all was trying to defeat Megatron. I get it now. You was messing with the cybercore shit. That's what you got.
Security system pretty much in the world where, you know, where it beeps when you walk through it.
And that's why you in the modular mansion, Because the modular mansion is secretly the secret weapon to defeat Megatron. It all makes sense now, Wings. We on to you.
And I was a melter for that whole process. Like so I know what goes into making those metals. I know the exact formula, which I can't give out because I signed the NDA. But I was on the melt deck. I was a melter. I seen Carried and She Gods on, but I invited them. They didn't join. She's gonna swing out high. I don't want to peek right away because she's gonna be aiming down for the site right there. So what you want to do is you want to wait until somebody else engages her to move. He's still to our left, Chip Boy. He's still to our left. There's a hole in the wall that can free.
Oh my god, he's still backseat fucking trying to teach people how to game. Like, bro, shut up. Shut up.
Oh.
That's one of the things. If I'm gonna have a master, a Mr. Miyagi and shit, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna have my own Master Roshi and shit, you better know what the hell you talking about. You're not about to sit here and yap in my ear and then you get mopped sitting in the corner like some cuck. You know what I mean? Don't do that. No. If you gonna try to teach me, you better know what the hell you doing. And then you can't die first. You can't die first because that's a bad look.
He just shot in my little.
See, like this right here is playing too passively. The rook, like if he play as soon as that person dies, you don't got to get aggressive, but you do got to play up.
There you go. He got mopped again.
Generally, if it's a 1v1, you know where the last person died. You need to make enough noise so the enemy that's alive knows you're around them, so they feel uncomfortable about planning. Like if you just die and you just hold an angle because you're afraid to move, you're gonna lose every time. Like that's the losing play. That's why I try. Like
you would know about losing every time, dog.
And even me personally, like in the back of my head, like I get it in my head, be like, oh, I want my KD to look nice, but it's really about wins more than anything else. Sometimes it's better to die than it is to stay alive, and that's special cases, right? Like if it's
a special case, why you dying all the time?
15 seconds left and it's 3v1 and you got 20 health and you don't know where the enemy person is. If you walk out there and get shot, he has to give his position up. That's where it's like you did the right choice there. If you was not fat current day, do you think your bad habits would lead you to be fat again? 100%. Like right now,
1,000,000%, 1,000,000,000%.
I want like some regular Doritos with hot sauce on them and a fucking ice cold Coke.
I've never heard of no big bag shit like that. This dude said regular Doritos with hot sauce on them. I don't know. It might be fire. I don't know. I'll try that one day, but it don't sound like it'll be good. That's not actually no. I'm not trying that shit. That sounds nasty. You get your hands all slimy and nasty, and then you got Dorito dust on them. That's why. Wings, that's why your body hates you now, bro. You putting hot sauce on nacho cheese Doritos. They have spicy versions, bro. What are you doing?
Fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. I should not have these feelings.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Getting a nice executive big and tall chair. Dog, I'm not spending $1,500 on a chair. I spent $400 on this chair right here, and it's lasted me a decade. If I could find this chair new again, I'd probably buy it again. Like I'm spending less than what is that? I'm spending $40 a year to sit, and I'm cool with that. That's a good sit to money thing.
Got a little blue on it.
Ratio. The word you were looking for was ratio, Wings.
Whoa! Where did I get shot from? Doc, can you help me? Doc.
Doing trophy.
Oh, dude, Doc, you suck ass.
Nah, man, just say it was part of the strategy. You know what I mean? You got to give yourself up sometimes. Say it was part of the strategy, like you just said.
Neutralized.
Part of the strategy.
I know it looks bad, but I would have won that if I had health.
I know it looks bad.
All right. A blurred flu. It was the troll's fault. I'm gonna stick with that one forever. Because like I was doing well, lost 130 pounds in 4 months.
Hold on, what did the dude say? The dude said it in the chat.
And then they started calling the police on me, and I had to talk to the cops every day. And then they started. I'm gonna stick with that one forever.
Hold on, because I want to read. He had fat surgery, got fat again, and blamed it on the trolls.
All right. A blurred flu. It was the troll's fault. I'm gonna stick with that one forever.
It was the troll's fault. You got fat again. So you live wherever you live, and people on the internet who don't know you in real life, like, you know what I mean, who don't fuck with you in real life, made you fat again. Let's hear how.
Because like I was doing well, lost 130 pounds in 4 months. And then they started calling the police on me, and I had to talk to the cops every day. Then I had to worry about my income. Then they got me kicked off Twitch, and then.
Now, where does this tie into them force feeding you shit food to make you blow up again, like Violet from Willy Wonka?
And they got like there's so much stressful things that happen in life. Like,
Be ready to eliminate
an addict's gonna jump back to what he's good at and what his coping mechanism. And if you don't believe that, you're a fucking idiot.
Wall secured.
Nah, dog. I'm not. No. That's different, dog. Because you already said you lost. Like you said, like 130 pounds of shit. So you seen the progress. So at that point in your head, you should be like, "Ain't nothing stopping me now. Can nothing stopping me now?" So. You know what I mean? Because that's a lot of weight to lose. 130 pounds, and you said in a couple months, that's a lot of weight to lose. You not, no. You failed the surgery because you failed the surgery, bro. You went back into your bad habits. Because like an addict, you relapsed and you surrounded yourself by the what he called the plate, the Bojangles and the shit like that he be eating. You surrounded yourself by that. Don't blame the trolls. I mean, I'm not saying that they didn't cause any stress to you or anything. I'm not saying that they didn't. But at the end of the day, you have control of that kind of shit. You have control of what's going inside your body, what you're consuming. You know what I mean? Lummox and Wings 007 and all these other dudes, all these other channels, Lummox, and they're not forcing hamburgers down your damn throat. Hamburgers, churros, Doritos, and hot sauce. They not doing that. They not shoving that shit in your mouth, making you consume it. You did that. So don't blame it on the trolls, bro. So you could take that to the grave with you, but we all know it's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit.
Bed, master bedroom. There's a hole in the wall to your left. You get minute 20. Use your elements if you got to. Get on my shield. I got your Astro. If somebody said I should get fit in box Mudahar. Mudahar's like 6'3", 6'4", bug. He's a big ass motherfucker. Mudahar's a big dude.
Dang, Muda 6'3"? I ain't tell. He just be in that chair all the damn time. I ain't know he was tall like that. Shout out to Muda.
He's the Volder bar.
A big dude. Hey,
seconds left.
I heard Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden was like 6'8". Osama was a big dude. He was playing with the wrong Rockets. he should have been in the NBA. Osama bin Laden was a big ass dude. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't even know they had Cap Can. Oh, that sucks so much balls. I've met Mudahar in real life. Like, it says he's 6'2". I think that's a lie. That motherfucker's huge. He's like only used me blade big, and he's got good work ethic, and he's muscular. He's not like toned out, but he's got a muscular frame. I'm 6 foot, 423 pounds. I got your left. I don't got the stairs though. I'm going back to the stairs.
Bro.
I'm aiming stairs. I'll just
over here.
I'll hold it out. Push ahead. Got to be Rook or Clash.
Oh, he's by the mudroom door.
Oh, a Clash came back to sight.
6 foot, 400 some pounds. That's a big bitch. A big old meat wad. You know what I mean? Damn, Wings, you gotta do better, dog. You gotta do better, because you slowly push into that 5. Something gotta happen. Just for real, before you end up on 600-pound life, and I'm not even joking. Lord. You gotta do something, bro.
It's like you always.
Oh, we lost?
Yeah, we lost because like our team played none but fraggers the entire time and couldn't get a kill.
Did he say anything about Keem and Boogie in that whole video? Did I miss something? Was I yapping? I don't remember him saying anything about Keem and Boogie. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I missed it. I'm not about to run back the whole 10-minute video. But that's crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Wings, dog, do something, bro. You see Kelly out there doing her thing. She losing weight. She doing good by her body. You got to do good by your body. Your body's gonna treat you how you treat it. You know what I mean? And that's crazy, dog. 400, what do you say, 420, something like that? Bruh. That shit just spooky, dog. I was a big bitch. All right, you guys have a good one. Comment down below if you'd be interested if I went live. I haven't went live in like a year, but it's always fun when I go live because it's talking to you live is way better than talking to you guys in the comments because I actually get to form a conversation with you guys. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's good shit. So I'm looking to stream next Thursday. That's like the day where I have like the most time and shit before I gotta get ready for work. So I figure that works. But it should be fun. You guys have a good one. Enjoy the beginning of summer, which is tomorrow. Hope you guys stay safe. Don't do drugs. Y'all have a good one. Peace.